is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and it is an overwhelming one for me. Let me say it is an overwhelming one for me because vino una señora a dar lo de Juárez. Ahí le di recibo. It's overwhelming for me because there's just so much going on. And and sometimes I just feel that I'm a little bit on the overwhelmed side. A friend of mine, Ricardo, and friend of mine, I love Ricardo. Este, I go like, You're taking on too much, Yana. I miss you." And I sort of yes, and I need to start to like source out, but I did want to separate a little bit from all the politics things in some form or aspect. I just find it hard to because there's just such a great need. And I got a message from someone yesterday in regards to uh, the situation with BISD, them closing down the schools. And the truth of the matter is, one of my government chief, one of the things that I try to tell individuals, and this is one of the things that I think I was having a little bit of conflict with, like Susan, Maggie, and all these individuals. I am a well of information because I am so well versed in all the matters that have to do with what is going on in our community. I mean, I have the information. So it does get a little bit on the frustrating side when you see a lot of the folks uh, going down a path that we've already gone down, got down. And I think one of the things that I remember about the people that came before an Erasmo Castro were the Dagoberto Martinez, the Osos, the Leti Garzorias, and there was someone other. I mean, these guys would go out to the city commission meetings and put duct tape on their face and stuff, and they were classics. Ese es el de abajo.
Lo que tengo que traducir, ¿no?
Sí, por favor. Uh, they were classics, guys. I was impressed. Those were the individuals that inspired me in a way. Also, Jerry McHale, with the El Rocinante and stuff, inspired to like, hey, let me try and do the same or something. Maybe not to their level as to what they did, but I wanted to be a part and help out. And then, in a weird way, I became a force in itself. Um, but I really wished that I would have taken from them instead of having to start from zero. I think I would have made a lot less mistakes along the way if there had been a little bit more unity back then in regards to, hey, this guy's and I think they people didn't realize or understand how to classify me. Is he a blogger? Is he a social media presence? Is he a chismoso? They didn't know exactly how to classify someone like an Erasmo Castro. And the truth of the matter, I didn't either. We started the page as a joke, as trying to poke fun at my sister, and whatever the way that it started, it blew up into something that I think is more needed in the city of Brownsville. And people may like me or not. Some people don't. I am needed in the city of Brownsville. But there came a point where, in these past couple of years, that I wanted to do my own thing, and you know just be me. And I would really did want to separate. That's why I sort of stopped doing the evening shows because I wanted time for me. And it's not like it's not like I'm not, it's not like I'm doing much. Last night I went home, I ate like crazy, man. I went to Fit Kitchen. And let me tell you, if you do not know what Fit Kitchen is here in the city of Brownsville, you're really missing out. I encourage everyone out there to go out there and look for Fit Kitchen. Fit Kitchen. It's on Pablo Quisel, where Mi Pueblito is at. And they got some good stuff, man. I bought the uh, overnight oats, chocolate oats, because this girl said, I said, "Are these good?" She had them. She goes, "Amazing." They were amazing. I did some meatloaf, and I had a little bit of it last night. And I got some orange chicken that I haven't tried that I'm probably going to go try tonight. But I got some of that. Went home. Remembered that I had ham and cheese there. I ate like crazy. Sat down, watched Jon Stewart on the Daily Show because I love Jon Stewart, and watched a little bit of the news, a little bit of Bill Maher. Uh, I didn't get to watch Greg Gutfeld last night, but I'll probably watch him today. And then I just fell asleep while I was watching TV, and then got up, went to bed, fell dead asleep, woke up in the morning, and I woke up in the morning, I was still tired, like como que si no hubiera dormido. But I don't do much, really. I just don't do much. But I just wanted my own time. But as arrogant as it may sound, City of Brownsville needs an Erasmo Castro. But I want to apologize to a lot of the people at BISD, uh, because I got a message from someone yesterday in regards to the closing of the schools. And what she was trying to say was, "Bitch, you better get on this." And she said it in a very nice way, but I got the message. She says, "We're going to be at Rosa del Castillo today at 2:50. You better be there." And I'm going like, "Okay." And I understand. I understand why people want an Erasmo Castro there. And I appreciate that. And I did my best to try and stay away from a lot of this limelight, a lot of these different situations that are going on, because I understand the board. And the difference is because, and again, I tengo el callo. I have the experience. We lived through it, and I was actually on the board when we closed the other schools. The difference is, folks, that when we closed the schools, this is something that I want folks to understand. When we closed the schools, it was because of the Sylvia Atkinson, the raterio that was going on before Erasmo Castro. The situation with closing these schools, it's because of the mess that these four majority board members have placed the district in. And what Maggie is saying is true by giving full reign to Rene Gutierrez. And unfortunately, Rene Gutierrez, what happens with Rene Gutierrez is what happens with other individuals that come into the city, like Noel Bernal, that came and was city manager here for like 6 years, I think. I don't remember. But it was a disaster for the city of Brownsville. And then now we have a Helena Ramirez, which again, it's not going to help benefit in any way, shape, or form, because these individuals are foreigners from the city of Brownsville. And by foreigners in the city of Brownsville is they do not understand our culture. They do not understand our people. They do not know what Brownsville people are like. And again, I made an example of this by the great disconnect that exists with individuals like shutting down the bus stop that's right here on an international to fix it. And this is the city of Brownsville, because the bus stop is not part of the international. The international that's is the state of Texas, but not the bus stop. It was a mistake, and it was a major mistake because there is that disconnect between the individuals in leadership positions and the individuals down here in the ground level. And as long as that exists, uh, they're always going to make mistakes because they attempt to benefit the few instead of the whole. And what happens is when you benefit the few instead of the whole, there isn't prosperity, guys, because you're focused on a certain social, economic little quota group. And as much as niche as they may make downtown for that small little group, uh, what I feel that I failed at is making that small little niche little group understand that if unless we start to make it to whereas everyone in the city of Brownsville prospers, we're still going to have tacuaches stealing trucks every other night. We're going to have high crime rate. We're going to have drugs that are prevalent. We're going to have homeless issues that continue to pull down the city. Unless we help all of Brownsville move up, we're going to be in trouble. And they may want to continue to take the greater portion of the pie. It's just going to stay stagnant. And that's what I think a lot of these like the Limas brothers that continue to rip us off blind and all these other folks that are making bank here downtown. Their piece of the pie could be so much bigger. This is one of the reasons why BCIC is so horrible and GBEC is just a piece of crap. They're all both pieces of crap. They're worthless. And I'm going to ask Commissioner Los Santos to be on with it next week because I want to talk about this. But today is the start of early voting, folks. And we have an opportunity. And I'm hoping to ask all my friends out there uh, do not vote in the Democrat primary. Please go out there and vote in the Republican primary. Please. And go out there and vote for Dr. Laura Cisneros. Why? To teach these people a lesson. Dr. Laura Cisneros is from Brownsville. Brownsville. Mayra Flores isn't even from here. Not going to do a damn thing for us. Pobre Mauro got caught buying politiqueras. Guys, Dr. Laura Cisneros, are they really moving personnel from main office into the real workforce with schools? That is the other thing that I wanted to make mention. First of all, everyone today at 2:50, Rosa del Castillo. Rubí, tengo que estar en la escuela a las 2:50. She teased my agenda. Y tengo que cortarme el cabello a la 1 o a las 2. No sé cómo se acomode mi horario. Si es a las 2, creo que es mejor a las 2 para de ahí largarme a la escuela. Y no regreso hasta las 4 para irme a Matamoros. No tengo nada en la tarde con quiera, ¿verdad?
No.
La boda, sí hablamos para que la hicieras a vos.
Sí.
¿Y no hay problema?
No.
Perfect. So, I'm still working, guys. Jeez, good morning. Good morning. Community-oriented informational page of 100. Buenos días. Buenos días. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. They come and shit and stick, then leave town. 100%. Shit brings you. Frankie, qué rollo con el pollo, pan, y un reporte. You know, I was actually, I sent him a message be on the show today. He said he's going to be on the show tomorrow. I don't believe him, but we'll see. They focus on what's best for the few instead of what's best for the whole. Bad leadership, 100%. Sounds like the United Nations, 100%. Crazy Maida, she's a nut. But Roman loves Maida. Roman's a nut. Well, that's was a whole lot of unnecessary information. Shut up, Sam. Anyway, I should have sent you the request. So what happens, guys? And I made a comment on Maggie's post in regards to the switching of personnel. Look, folks, we've warned individuals that unless something drastic or major is going to change, they are going to start moving individuals from the bottom rung. It's always been this way, from the bottom rung, because evidence suffice. When we had a TASB uh, study done in regards to where we could lay off individuals, I had this done. It was on a wall out there. Uh, they started off with custodial staff. They went off to FNS. They went to this group and this group and this group, and they stopped at administration at the school level. And my question back then was, well, where's the rest of the report? Why aren't we focusing on clearing out upper administration? Because, guys, again, it's just simple math, guys. We went out there and we were having like five, six AAs, five, six AAs with less students that Dr. Sendejas had uh, when she was our superintendent, pushing seniority out, less retirement payout. Is Rene still controlling everything? No, but the spirit of Rene Gutierrez is, and that's what's unfortunate. I think one of the things that caught the majority four off guard is that uh, they do not know what the hell is going on. And I feel bad for the interim superintendent because it's just keeping the seat warm. They're going to have to find someone that come in lickety split. Um, I shared the list of the individuals. I wish I could find it that were being moved, and I shared it. The truth of the matter is, without actually reading it, and the reason I did that was because I was not feeling well, and that's on me. I was not feeling well. I had out I had outbursts, allergic outbursts. Uh, went out there and just not feeling well. Let me see if I can find the damn list. We'll go out after each one of them one by one. Oh, I thought I had it. I'm sure I did share it. Oh, well, that's my church page. That might be why. Well, why can't I find the list? Let's go down the list. Congratulations to Hannah for there it is. We had Noemi Alviar, Secretary Professional Development, moved to Records Clerk. Marisela Cisneros, Clerk Transportation, Parent Liaison at Perkins. Roxanne Eckstein, Administrative Associate, Deputy Superintendent. And I actually thought she was with legal assistant staff attorney, which I think that's what she was at before, if I was mistaken. Teresa Lamas, Administrative Associate for Superintendent, uh, now Administrative Associate Deputy Superintendent, Chief Academic. And I know Terry. Terry's an amazing worker, and you're giving her double duty. Maria Mendez, Administrative Associate Chief Academic, Principal Secretary, Manzano Middle School. How could you do that? Juana Isela, Legal Assistant Staff Attorney, Viera Rios, Principal Secretary at Lucio Middle School, and lowered the level. Maria Trevino, Receptionist Clerk, Adult Education, to Attendance Clerk at Oliveira. When they started cutting and at the glass palace level, instead of focusing on arriba, they went under the belt. And it's so unfortunate because the individuals that they attacked at the lower level under the belt, probably the individuals that were the most hardest workers there at BISD. But I want the individuals at BISD to understand, because even when Erasmo Castro was a board member there, a lot of them were like going like, "What the hell is this guy doing here?" I fought for you. I did my best, and Sylvia controlled the board, controlled the district back then. Rene Gutierrez controlled it as of recent. It's got to change. Nothing changes, unfortunately. If you want to save money, start by getting rid of the positions from the top, 100%. Debe comenzar con la de habla de HR, the Gallegos chick. Well, BISD should be very careful who they cut. Employees are ready this time for a big fiasco. I'm hoping because November's coming along and there'll be major choices to be made. And it's going to be interesting. Hey Jude, don't make vote for Dr. Laura Cisneros. Guys, I'm asking every single individual out there, vote in the Republican primary. Vote for Dr. Laura Cisneros. Let's flip it. Let's flip it on this Maida chick. Let's flip it on him. Dr. Laura Cisneros. Let's teach him a lesson. Let's ride with Dr. Laura Cisneros all the way to November. Why not? She is from here. She is one of us. She is one of our own. Please vote. I don't care if you're a Democrat. Please vote in the Republican primary for Dr. Laura Cisneros. Try it. You could go back anytime you want. You could vote any which way you want. Don't let anyone tell you how to vote. But Dr. Laura Cisneros is one of ours. And I've got to get to work. Guys, have a great day. Um, I got some phone calls to take care of, some posts to put up, and I've got to get out and vote. So go vote. Be good to each. We are voting Republican. Woo! Love y'all guys. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.